Waka waka.
How you doing?
I'm good. Has it gone chilly in here?
It's getting chillier, yeah.
Should we do something about that? I can't bother.
Put on a shawl.
A shawl.
Could put a shawl on.
Put a shawl on. Go to Shawls Are Us to get a conversation out branded shawl.
We don't do shawls.
Well, we should.
No.
Or maybe we shan't.
I'll get us a shawl guy.
Shawl guy. Will the shawl guy be a tall guy?
It's Friday today, isn't it?
For most of the day.
No, it's all live. It's whenever it's
Sunday.
It's whenever
Sunday.
you're listening to it.
Sunday is when the episode goes out.
I'm buying a lottery ticket, Liam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lottery. What's the rollover?
It's Euro millions. It's 202 millions.
That's so many millions.
Right? And considering that we would just need £26,000 to get this into a proper viable business, we could do that at least twice.
We could start an auxiliary podcast, or would we? I'm saying I've already taken half.
Everyone
the money.
already jumps on the coattails of when I win the lottery.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because the thing is, I don't play the lottery, so it's very unlikely to win it.
Well, you've got to be in it to win it.
That's
horrible
true.
face. Horrible face.
Horrible face.
You not seen the hand face?
The hand face.
Yeah.
What do you want about?
Hang on. Let me finish buying.
I've heard of foot and mouth.
I think this would be fun because if I win the millions, there's evidence.
So you could see Ben before he's won the millions when he's like, regular Ben, and then you'll see his bloated corpse 2 weeks from now.
Why am I bloated?
Because you're dead, Ben. Corpses bloat. Especially the ones that drowned.
Why have I drowned? Why have you drowned me?
Champagne hot tub.
What?
It was already bubbly. You shouldn't have turned the bubbles on. That's your mistake.
No, I'm not. No, thank you. I'm going to survive. There will be signs. Cut to next month's recording where I'm in a crown.
With a Welsh accent.
Yes, I've become Michael Sheen.
I've become Michael Sheen, destroyer of worlds.
David Tennant is my princess.
I think, okay, if you won 200 million Poundingtons, what do you think the odds are that you would accidentally die? Or do you think it would genuinely elongate your lifespan? Or do you think you would die a lot sooner?
It's a weird little face as a hand.
Oh, the lottery chap.
The lottery
yes, okay,
hand.
yes,
The lottery chap.
that is very strange.
I
always thought it was some sort of cursed bunny rabbit.
I think it would probably elongate your life. I think the richer people probably, if you do it proper, not if you spaff it up the wall like that guy who won silly money and built he built a go-kart track in his back garden and then burnt his house down. And I think he was 4 years. He won a ridiculous amount of money, and then 4 years later he had to claim benefits again.
This is the thing, because people don't know how to deal with money, and there is the thing about money and poverty and wealth and stuff is that there are a lot of twats out there that will say, "Oh, just learn to not be poor," but which is obviously a cunty thing to say, but there are certain ways that you need to, if you have money, you need to be able to handle that money. Otherwise, you make a series of unfortunate decisions and end up probably poorer than you were in the first place.
Well, isn't this why accountants exist?
This is why accountants exist. If you have someone that can put your money somewhere so that you don't ruin everything, then you'll be fine.
Well, I mean, I think what has always been said is buy a house, put half of whatever I've got away so I can't touch it.
Yeah.
Because then, if I do fuck it all up the wall, even though saying that I wouldn't, half of it's somewhere else.
Yes.
I think what I would do is I'd ring Dad and go, Dad, help, be a grown-up.
Once again, Father, like every phone call we have, I need you to be my father again.
I need a grown-up. And then, accountant, please.
Yes. I think
I'll pay
accountants.
they probably get paid far too much, but they have to handle a lot of money.
Accountants
so they can
get
charge what the fuck they want, I suppose.
Accountants basically get between 1% and 3%
So they could get
of whatever your income
They
is.
could get the 2 million of my 202 million.
They would get 2 million.
That's bananas.
They would get up to 4 million of your 200 million.
Bananas. Just for saying, pop it in an ISA. No.
And then that accountant dies because he didn't get an accountant.
Champagne hot tub.
Tub.
That's what it was. I think that it gives the opportunity to live longer because you can be that wanky person who has a nutritionist,
Yes.
a personal trainer.
Yeah.
If everyone has a nutritionist and a personal trainer, life expectancy would go up.
Yeah.
But what you would need is the money for a nutritionist and a personal trainer, and not only that, the money to be able to afford the food they're going to tell you need to eat.
Yes.
Because there's a reason that people are fat and stupid, and it's because turkey dinosaurs that barely have any turkey in them are a hell of a lot cheaper than carrots.
Yeah. Broccoli's expensive, man. I was going to say something, but I'm dumb because of all the turkey dinosaurs.
All the turkey Twizzlers you had in the
Turkey
90s. Jamie Oliver tried to stop you.
I actually didn't have any turkey Twizzlers at any point.
I think I had one and thought it was disgusting. I didn't see what the big deal was.
Yeah.
I was like, this is all funny shit. It wasn't the fact that it was mangled turkey bones. It just tasted bad.
Yeah. But it's a funny shape and it's got a memorable name. And that man off the telly hates it, so therefore, yeah. Yeah, champagne hot tub. I think it's a good idea.
Okay. For me to die.
Well, not on purpose. The police report will say that I wasn't there.
I've bribed them with a lot of money that I've just come into. £198 million.
Minus this invoice for a champagne hot tub. I guess he didn't pay for it, so, you know.
I like that you've inherited my money after killing me, even though...
you?
I've had it for apparently 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Something that I understand but annoys me is the amount of tax that you have to pay on winning the lottery.
Yes.
You should pay tax.
Yes.
However, I feel like... there was a point where it was like a global lottery or something, and the prize was $1.2 billion or whatever. I think they ended up with like 500 million afterwards.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, fucking hell, that's a lot of money.
I'll have it.
But it's less than half of what was advertised.
Yes.
And let's be honest, I'll still have. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But it feels cheeky to be like, oh yes, you can be a billionaire for $1.
I wish they would advertise the money you win as the money after the tax.
But
if it's a smaller money, so fewer people will enter the competition.
So Americans don't add tax on, you've got to do that at the end, so you'd need to do maths.
Well, so, yes, but Americans are used to that because they do that with their weekly shop, which is also cuckoo bananas, frankly, to use a financial term.
Liam is an accountant. He better be. I paid him $4 million.
I was actually a bookaccountant. Yeah. Yes. So I think Americans are in a position where they have to do their own taxes and they have to do taxes for the weekly shop. So they know whatever income they have, however big, however small, they will then pay a portion of that.
But like the Mr. Beast bootleg Squid Game that he did, the Beast Games.
Yeah.
Somehow that made it past all the copyright, everything. I mean, it's not Squid Game as he has done Squid Game on his YouTube channel before and whatever. But it was advertised like $10 million.
Yeah.
And they got 5 because of tax.
Yes. Yeah.
Still 5 mil, that's a lot. But if you've entered a competition to win more than is advertised, I feel it's not as exciting and dramatic to have an asterisk and say before tax on it.
The only way around it is if you spread it out. So if you got a few thousand a year.
Yeah, you can do it in a lump sum or you can... Put it out.
The thing is, with 200 million, is like, okay, I'll just take 10 million a year and hope I make it to 80.
Hope I make it for the next 20 and a bit years.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't, I still get to live like.
How much do I have to pay my personal trainer and my nutritionist a year? Because I'll take that.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask them how much I can pump into me in cheese and bad decisions.
You've got to offset it by eating a lot of like children's organs. So I think is the harvesting of that's going to be expensive.
I don't think you should do that.
Stem cells, mate. You got to get them in here.
Yeah, that's not children's organs. Stem cells is cum.
Stem cells is cum.
Stem cells is cum.
Oh, you'll be fine then, you bloody cum guzzler.
Excuse me.
I think that was pretty clear. I think I was making a homophobic remark about my friend Ben. I don't think there's a grey area here, is there? I think that was pretty straightforward.
Don't think you've ever called me a cum guzzler before.
No, that's true. I don't think I have.
His mouth's too full of dicks to normally utter the words.
It's spelled cum guzzler, but it's pronounced.
Well, that's not. That's probably going on the editing. Let's stop it.
What? I can't hear you. I'm also doing an ear job. Most of my work is ear jobs. I'll have you know.
Just getting coming in the ear.
From both sides. East and west. North and south. Bum and mouth.
Oh my god. No.
3 dimensions. I'm being smushed into a cube.
So yeah, maybe.
We know what will happen if I win the lottery. I'll be full. Of cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if next time we're recording, we are on a beach and Liam is
Buried.
in dicks. No, Liam's sat on one of those little life rings because he's got a sore body. That's, that we've won the lottery. And I've gone on holiday and Liam has been pounded within an inch of his life. Happy with how the last couple of minutes have gone? Are you pleased with the direction you took us in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's pretty good.
Cool.
And you?
I mean...
Have you entered the lottery?
Yes, I've entered lottery.
Fingers and legs crossed.
Thank you.
For
That's why I'm struggling to open this post-it.
Because of my legs crossed.
Because of all the crossage.
Crossage. That's
Crossage, not crustage.
Crazy. This is going to be a good episode, I can feel it.
What supermarkets would the Fellowship of the Ring use?
Oh. Okay.
So, like... Yeah, we'll stick with those... Yeah, we'll stick with those 9. Were those 9 meant to represent the Nazgul? The Nazgul were 9.
No, they didn't represent that. They were literally explicitly stated to be 9 Fellowship against the 9 Riders.
Yeah, so
explicitly stated.
It's that.
It's not mirroring. It's intentional.
Where is it explicitly stated?
Elrond says it when they are chosen at the Council of Elrond.
In the book.
I haven't read the fucking book, have I?
Well, how do you know this then? Because it weren't in the film. Because it weren't in the film.
It's in the fucking film.
No, it wasn't. What do you mean it was in the film?
In that...
He didn't say right.
Hugo Weaving looks down the camera lens and says, no, it's in the film.
It's what? Speak it then.
So it's the moment when Gimli tries to hit the ring, it explodes, everyone, blah, blah, blah.
The ring cannot be destroyed, Gimli son of Gloin, by any weapon we here possess.
One cannot simply walk into Mordor. Frodo stands up while everyone's yelling, I will do it, I will take the ring. Sam falls out of the and then Merry and Pippin, for no reason, are also there. You will have my sword and my axe and my bow.
I mean, that's in the different order, but yeah.
I'm sorry. And Gandalf is also there.
Gandalf's the first one who says yes.
And so then they're all like arranged, and you see the poster shot of the 9 of them.
And he says...
Elrond says,
9 companions.
9 companions.
So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring. He doesn't go.
No, he does.
9 companions. Oh, like the Black Men. That's what they.
The Black Riders.
So I
think.
I was listening to the audiobook, and the amount of times that
Was it narrated by David Duke of the KKK?
No, but they're just called like the Black Man and the Black Men, and it's like it's the men, not the Men in Black, but it's the men dressed all in black. They just shorten it to the Black Men, and it's quite funny to hear the person doing the voice line being like. I'll say it because that's how it's written.
Is it like a right before he says it? Is it like a short inhale of breath?
It's not, but you can almost feel it. But yes, the riders in black.
I am 90% sure that Elrond at that point says something to the effect of 9 companions against the 9 Black Riders.
He doesn't.
My phone is over there. We can deal with this later. This is not important to which members of the Fellowship are which fucking supermarkets.
Well, not which they are, which they would use.
Sure, whatever the question is. Because the thing is, then we're going to have to watch the whole clip, and then I'll be like, no, it's before that, and then you have to find a different clip.
Or I could just Google the thing that you said: 9 companions against 9 Black Riders.
Or if you say 9 companions against and let it autocomplete, because I can't remember the specific wording, because I'm not. I know I come across like a power nerd. I'm not even really a nerd. I'm just wearing
There are
cardigans.
things that say 9 companions, 9 hunters.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely on purpose as well, because otherwise, why would you choose 9? That's not a natural number to come across.
It's in the book.
Right.
Elrond specifically mentions he chose 9 to match the Nazgul, and I will choose you companions to go with you as far as they will or fortune allows. The number must be few, since your hope is in speed and secrecy. The company of the ring shall be 9, as the 9 walkers shall be set against the 9 riders that are evil. So he says it in the...
He fucking spelled things out, didn't he, Tolkien? Like, I am reasonably sure there is a version of that in the film. I don't know about the regular length film, but in the
why would you watch the theatrical one? Casual.
I know. Filthy casual.
Watch the proper one.
I'm pretty sure in the extended edition of The Fellowship, there is a line that echoes that.
Okay.
It is also...
what a shame. We'll have to watch the Lord of the Rings extended editions again.
Extended editions again. They're taking the hobbits wherever they fucking please.
Right. So...
we need to think of 9 supermarkets.
Let's name the Fellowship.
Yeah.
We got the Aragorn, we got the Boromir. We've got the Hobbits, Pippin and Merry. We've got the Gamgee, we've got the Baggins. We've got the son of Gloin, the Elven Prince, Gandalf the currently grey, and Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Yep. Which is like...
Now, not necessarily a supermarket,
Right.
but I think that Samwise will be going to Scottsdale's.
Well, so I was going to say, what's like the greenest, most... Oh, it's Co-op. Sam's going to Co-op.
Scottsdale's. It's got the food, it's got a little cafe bit in it, and it is mainly plants and gardening equipment.
But you can't get like your weekly shop at Scottsdale's. You can get biscuits.
A Hobbit could. You get biscuits, you get honey. There's probably some breads there.
There's not
and
me.
there's all the things you need to grow your food.
Not me.
Samwise is the gardener.
I don't think Scottsdale's is a well-known brand that translates in the same way that Co-op or Tesco does.
Translates to who? We're talking about this is for us. This isn't for those people.
Ben, I think you know full well the reason there's a Fellowship question in there is because it gets views.
Yeah, shut up. But we want to make it good. We want it to be
Sure.
We want it to be good.
Help me list some supermarkets.
Okay.
Sainsbury's, Tesco, Co-op, Aldi, Iceland, Lidl. That's hilarious. We'll come back to Lidl. Because the Hobbits are little.
Because the Hobbits are little.
Sainsbury's, Tesco, Co-op, Aldi, Iceland, Lidl.
Waitrose.
Waitrose, lovely.
Let's be honest, that's Legolas.
M&S. Yeah, I think...
Legolas has got to be Waitrose.
Yeah, quite right. 1 tick.
Because it's all fancy and...
Organic.
All of the...
Yeah.
It's very... Was it not Art Deco? Is it Art Deco that's the elves, or is it Art Deco that's the dwarves?
Art
Deco is dwarves.
Deco is dwarves, but we can... Yeah. Let's not get hung up on details.
Waitrose is very fancy.
Yeah.
So the elven princeling will most likely
for sure
be a Waitrose boy.
So that's a big bloody tick for Waitrose. So are there any more bigger super? Because I know there are other supermarkets in other bits of the country. So any of the big ones are like Sainsbury's, Tesco, Iceland, Aldi. Are any of those like jumping out to you? I want to say Gandalf Sainsbury's. I don't really have a justification for why. That just feels right.
I think that the
Boromir's Tesco. Agreed?
Boromir's Tesco, because so many of the Tesco's, for some reason in this country, have clock towers. So he would see the white towers of home. When he sees a Tesco's, that's like a little Minas Tirith Express.
That's so much more polite than what I was going to say.
Offshore accounts? What?
Because of the Fellowship, Boromir isn't a bad person. You completely understand what happens in Boromir's brain and how he gets corrupted. Boromir is the baddie of the Fellowship, if you have to look at things in black and white in that way.
Of the Fellowship... If you have to pick a baddie in the Fellowship, then it's probably going to be Boromir, but it is a tragedy thing.
The Ring is the bad guy, obviously, but Boromir is corrupted, and Tesco's is a bit shit. So that's the parallel I'm comparing.
I reckon
your clock tower thing is a lot nicer.
I reckon Denethor would probably put horse in lasagna and not tell anyone.
Yes, isn't that the we're eating horse? It's the lack of communication that we have a problem with.
If they had equine extract on the packaging, then people would have been able to say, well, I didn't know it was horse.
Less of a deal.
So do you understand any of the other words that are in the lower part of the ingredients list on food?
Can we, for the sake of... I've only thought of 8 here. Can Merry and Pippin go to Iceland together? Because I think they'd be fascinated with little pizzas. They come in packs of 12, and they're very small, and you can eat 50 of them.
Would they want Iceland? I think, yeah.
It's just the mini pizzas.
There's a lot of selection. I mean, there's Greg's. You can get a lot in Iceland that I think Merry and Pippin would get stoned and just chow down on.
Yeah, totally.
That's why Tooks go to Iceland.
Very good.
I mean, if you wanted to just go on the Lidl thing, Gimli's short as well.
He isn't Hobbit short, but he is also quite little, and I can't.
But he's shorter than the Hobbits. Is he not the shortest of the Fellowship?
No. Dwarves are taller than hobbits. Because hobbits look like children, whereas dwarves look like dwarves.
It's the beard.
Because of the beard. I also had like the Warhammer minis, so.
Fair enough.
Aldi has the middle aisle with just weird stuff like power tools, knee pads, like whatever you want. That feels like a Ranger thing, to be able to go to a shop, get some Prongles, off-brand, lovely. Once you pop, that's it. And also I'll get a power drill. That feels like some Ranger of the North
I feel
stuff.
like Gandalf would like the middle aisle more. I'm feeling Aragorn Sainsbury's.
Do you think Aragorn Sainsbury's?
Because it's got a nicer face to it, but it's run by rich people.
It's middle class, but it doesn't want to be middle class.
Yeah.
The people that shop there would never say, I'm middle class. They would say, I'm comfortable, which is middle class for fucking 2 houses.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think Aragorn would go to Sainsbury's because he's trying to get away from...
He doesn't want to be king. He doesn't want to...
Yeah.
He just wants to live his life.
So he goes to Sainsbury's.
That's great.
I think you are probably right with Sam wanting co-op, because it does... There's always... Ones round my way, there are always flowers at the front. You go in and there's the fresh veg and things.
You can get the local paper. Yeah. It has a much more sort of organic...
It's got a bit more community vibe to it.
You can put your posters up for your spoken poetry night. Yeah.
You can't... So, I had a co-op card from when I was living in Cambridge.
Yeah.
I can't use that at the one down the road from me in Norwich because they're too far away.
Yes.
So, even the club card system has its limits because they've never been that far away.
Local.
So it's for local people if they take one more step, they'll gather points from the furthest they've ever been from
If I take one more step, I'll start gathering membership points for a competing branch of the co-op supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So
what have we got left?
We've got M&S, we've got Lidl, and we've got Aldi. So the thing is, I can be on side with Aldi. You could make the same logic in terms of like, tools and stuff, because Gimli's a dwarf, he's a craftsman. You, the little joke could apply to Frodo as well as it could Gimli.
Oh, we got Frodo on his own.
So we've got Frodo, Gandalf, and Gimli, and Iceland, Lidl, and M&S. M&S is tricky. Is Waitrose fancier than M&S?
Waitrose is fancier than M&S.
Okay.
However, Frodo is a rich kid.
Yeah.
He's been adopted by his eccentric, rich as fuck uncle. The coat that he gives him is worth more than the county that they grew up in.
Yes.
I think he would be M&S.
I think you're right. Because he's new money as well. He doesn't necessarily know how to...
He would.
Yeah.
He wouldn't brag about it. He's not being a dick.
He wouldn't have heard of Waitrose either.
But he likes that you can go in there and you can get a can of something for the coach.
Yes.
Out of town.
Sure.
It's got some... It's got the vibe of a co-op, but with an extra zero on the end of your bank balance.
Yeah. So I think then it is Lidl and Aldi, and I think, like I said, you could make the Aldi case for both Gimli and Gandalf, but the thing is the Lidl joke only applies to Gimli. I also think Lidl has a really great selection of cold meats.
I was about to say, Lidl's quite basic. It is,
but you get like weird selections. You've got some interesting stuff in Lidl.
What you need on the cheap.
Yeah.
They do a lot of meat. There's a lot of frozen meat there.
A lot of meat.
And I think Gimli...
Because I think Gandalf would be vegetarian, right?
Yeah, I reckon so. As a choice.
If Gandalf existed in this world, I think he would probably try to be vegan.
I mean, he's eaten snails with the half-foots.
That's true.
But that's because he's new.
That was a cultural thing, I think. Yeah.
He's not going to insult people when they offer him food.
No, that'd be right.
But I reckon that he would probably not necessarily go... He would go for more veggie things if he could.
So I'm going to say Gandalf, Aldi.
Because of the middle aisle.
Because of the middle aisle.
Because of the middle aisle where he'd get all his weird shit from.
Middle aisle, Middle Earth.
I feel like it would... I feel like he would enjoy that. And I think like he would find an awful lot of things to do with those things that we wouldn't expect.
It's the tinkering that I'm thinking of, like making fireworks and stuff.
And Gimli... He doesn't need anything fancy. What he wants is meat.
And he is little.
So there's the funny joke for that.
That is very funny. So Frodo shops at M&S.
Frodo at M&S because he's got the cash and he thinks it's nice in there.
Yeah. Sam shops at the co-op.
Because it's more organic feeling and he likes a sense of community.
Merry and Pippin go to Iceland.
Because that's funny and there's a lot of big packs of cheap food that they would just gorge themselves on, I think.
That's why Tooks go to Iceland.
And there's the big booze aisle as well, filled with loads of different beers and things that you've never heard of before.
I like Gandalf going to Aldi because of the middle aisle for tinkering. I also think he's he's got boomer parent energy of like, we've got Pringles at home. Dad, those are Prongles.
It's the same thing.
And we've got our Booley's Welsh cream to drink as well.
Once you pop, you won't finish.
Once you pop, you get to eat these crisps.
I also feel like Gandalf wouldn't necessarily have to buy much for him. I feel like he goes and visits enough people that he gets that he's just fed.
Gandalf is walking around the shop with like a tatty old like woven beach hat. He's got his slippers on.
I would
from
like
the
to
house.
point out that he must have the longest French baguette
Yeah.
as his staff.
Yes, of course.
Because haha.
And he's wearing his dressing gown and his summer shorts. It is January, and his flip flops, and he's just like his sunglasses. He's just grabbing things off the shelf and like, oh, I've got beans in cans now, and just grabbing random things. Coal. Why has he got coal? Who knows? Easter egg. But he got that from the back.
Gets a bottle of whiskey,
goes
back for another bottle of whiskey, and goes past the
And
camera.
then he does the Mitchell and Webb bit. It appears I don't have enough money for the bread and the whiskey.
I put this newspaper back. I can afford 2 bottles of this whiskey.
this lager beer that you recommend.
Then he just goes and stands in the middle of a roundabout.
I'm gonna sleep in the roundabout because Gandalf the lit. Aragorn, middle class energy, going to Sainsbury's. Yeah, trying to avoid the fact that he is middle class.
I would love to take Samwise Gamgee to a Scottsdale's though.
Yeah, of course. That's a separate outing, though.
And him and Frodo to Dunelm, just so they can see all the comfortable blankets that they'd have.
Yeah, oh my god. Boromir shops at Tesco's, and why is that?
Because if you've got to pick a baddie, he's probably that one.
Tesco's is just a bit shit. Like it's nothing personal. It's just
Well, it's a bit shit and it's a bit morally corrupt as well. Like it's one of those.
Yes.
I'm sure so many of the CEOs or head honchos of these places are registered abroad because they don't want to pay tax.
It's just that
but Tesco's has been doing it for fucking ages.
Tesco's is the most believable of them.
I think it's like £1 billion. I don't know. I might have just pulled that out of my arse, but it's far too much money. If it's the most successful one or in the top 5, you pay fucking tax.
Gimli is small, and therefore
Lidl.
he shops at Lidl.
Also, all the meat.
Because of all the
and
meat.
it's a simple thing. He doesn't want to spend too much.
No. Legolas shops at Waitrose because he's got Daddy's credit card. And
I think Legolas probably has someone behind him who pays.
Oh yeah. Do you think he's not even aware of?
I think he just takes
how concept.
He takes the things.
Yeah.
And then there's someone running behind him with the little self-scan beep thing.
Yes.
I don't know if they have those in Waitrose. I can't afford to go in there.
Oh, I cycle past it sometimes. I think they do.
But yeah, they beep the things and then
Yeah, he doesn't understand commerce. He's just picking things up and going.
his Lorien Gold card.
Yes. That's really
Oh,
good.
his Mithril card.
It's very good. It is too shiny, so you can't scan it. It's like you ever pointed a laser pen at a disco ball and the light just goes everywhere. And then no one can see, and you just walk out with his shopping. It's technically not shopping, it's stoling.
Stoling.
Yeah, like the German sweetbread.
Well,
Stolen.
that's. I'm glad we use our lives as well as we do in the brief time we have on this earth. You're welcome for hearing us say what supermarkets the Fellowship would use. I don't know if this will be as successful as our Muppets Lord of the Rings video.
Well, you don't know, you don't find out. There's some gold that we put up online. I think the drawing of Smokey the wolf, Smokey the dog,
Smokey the dog
Smokey the sheepdog. I think that should get many more views than it has.
that you killed.
He killed himself with smokes.
She
Yeah, whatever.
didn't really. It was a
It's work of fiction, mate.
Sherlock Holmes thing. You think she's dead, but she's not.
She was just having sex with that waterfall. That's why she fell off.
An Adele song.
That's why I had sex with the
Don't
waterfall.
have sex with the waterfall.
It's definitely not Adele.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Chasing Pavements. That was Adele.
Don't go
Should I
chasing.
give up or should I just keep chasing pavements? Pavements are easier to catch than waterfalls. Can you do the socials so we can finish?
I don't think I do them that horny.
Yes, that was another cum joke. There's been a lot of cum today.
You're welcome, everybody. Yeah, Ben, where are you online?
I'm on the Instagram at Spike Pearson, Pierson. Done just a lot of cooking, done some foodie things, doing some musicals. Might have finished the musicals by the time this is out, but I might be doing some more. You should come and have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, you should also buy That's Dumb t-shirt from That's Dumb t-shirts on Instagram.
I think Sainsbury's are going to start stocking them in the middle aisle
Of Sainsbury's.
of Sainsbury's.
Ooh.
By which I mean Ben's going to rock up with a bin bag full of his merch and try to sell it in Sainsbury's. I am at LT Guitarist. I do music and stuff. Sometimes it's good. The podcast is at Convo Hat Podcast and all the places. If you want to see a show that me and Ben are working on, why don't you check out Sad Little Island? It's pretty good. And Ben is in it, and I'm not in it. I am behind it.
Sad Little Musical on Instagram or
Yes,
Sad
please.
Little Island on Facebook.
Ben, I have two titles to choose from. Champagne Hot Tub.
Oh, God, that was this one
That
as
was
well,
this one
wasn't
as
it?
well, it was.
How quickly time goes when you're losing your fucking mind.
Running the gambit of human emotions. Middle Isle, Middle Earth.
I like Champagne Hot Tub. But Middle Isle, Middle Earth.
Well, there's only two.
And
so we
then,
can use one as a
Champagne Hot
subtitle.
Tub. Hopefully, we'll be back soon and with £198 million because I had to give £4 million to an accountant who is probably on holiday now.
Quick question to wrap up. Which of the members of the fellowship always brings their tote bag? Which always brings just a crappy old bag from home? Which always forgets to bring a bag and needs to buy it?
So I think Sam probably has some sort of wicker basket.
Yes, lovely, yeah.
So that could be a tote bag.
I think it can. I think Gandalf forgets a bag every time, so he just tries to carry everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gimli definitely has a tatty old bag tucked somewhere.
Definitely. Just, he's from a different supermarket.
Somehow it hasn't quite fallen apart with the amount of holes and tears and wear.
It has been a bin several times.
But it is still just holding on.
Legolas buys a bag for life every time.
Yeah, well,
Because he lives forever.
He's immortal.
Yeah. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, we end there.